Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever had a bourbon that just put you into counseling?
Okay, here's the thing. On open ground, this guy could probably take you. But you're running through the woods, you got a chance. You're smaller and you can run through the bushes a little faster.
So, 1792 Full Proof has been one of those bourbons for me. I just so want to be its friend. I want to be able to hang out. I want to be able to have good moments together. I see the potential of a great relationship there. But for some reason, for me, it just always falls flat. And I don't know why. I mean, I know a lot of people that like the 1792 Full Proof. They're into it. They're like, Sean, you just need to check this. And you do this. So it's like if you're a kid and you see this person down the road you've been wanting to hang out with, but for some reason there's just not that connection there. But you can see that there could be a good connection. And all your other buddies are like, yeah, such and such is such a great guy. You'd love to hang out with him, this, that, and the other, but you just can't quite get there. That has been my experience with Full Proof 1792. I really want to like it. I like higher proof. There's 125 proof. It's got beautiful color on here. I mean, just beautiful, glowing kind of bronze color on here. You can see the fats in the bottom on here. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful bottle. And it's picked by one of my favorite places that pick barrels. And that's a bottle shop. You know, the mistress, man, she does a good job. Their whole staff out there do a fantastic job of picking bottles, or barrels, I should say. And I'm like, okay, there's something on this that I should really like. So, as you can tell, a lot of this is gone. And this will be my first experience with it because I wanted to get pours out to some friends. And I wanted this to open up. I wanted this to have a fair shot. This has sat on it over here for probably a month, month and a half. If you go back and look at the videos, and I've depleted and depleted and depleted it because I wanted to aerate a little bit. I wanted to open up. I wanted to give this a fair shot. So we're going to find out today if this is my friend. I'm hoping it's going to be my friend today. Today, one of my absolute favorite days of the year. I'll just go into that in a minute. I know someone will mark it where I actually start this, but so please mark it good. Birmingham trip day. So every weekend before Christmas, we go up to Birmingham to see my wife's family. I'm very excited about that. We spend time with her dad's family in the morning. I'm making the sausage balls for that. If you guys haven't had sausage balls in your life, you're missing out. But there'll be a lot of other great foods there. We'll have a nice, late breakfast, kind of a brunch thing, hang out there for a few hours, then go over to my wife's mother's side of the family and have a nice dinner over there. We'll get to see 20 to 30 people during the year that we maybe don't see all the time, or this is the only time we're going to see them during the year. So it's a great time. Absolute blast. So absolutely looking forward to that. So good times, good times. But let me get into this. I just want this to be my friend. So this has got a beautiful bronze kind of color going on, kind of a deep bronze color on this. And the nose on this is always just something that I've always loved the nose on the 1792. I'm an oak person. You get a lot of oak, get a lot of caramel on there, get a lot of char barrel on there. You get some vanilla, you even get a little bit of a bright fruit on there, kind of like a raspberry or something like that. And it does have a very nice nose. It's got some good viscosity. It's just kind of clean at the top. And just smelling this, I say to myself, man, this is going to be a great friend. But let's get into the palate because there's usually this funk and heavy ethanol on the back, which I'm not getting on the nose, that gets me. Wow. So 125 proof to start the morning. Wakes you up a little bit. And this is very, very early before we head out. My wife's driving today, so we're good. Caramel bomb up front. A lot of very nice caramel on this. I will say this is the best 1792 I've had. And I'm fairly impressed with this. So caramel bomb up front. Very nice mouthfeel on it. And what the sad part is now I'm really starting to enjoy this. I feel like a jerk now, but I'm getting some nice spice on the tongue, getting some peppers on the tongue. It's got a creamy mouthfeel on it, getting some of the vanilla on there. Definitely getting some of the oak and the barrel char on the back of the palate, getting a little bit of dryness from that oak on there. And that kind of that fresh fruit note that I'm getting kind of like a cross between like a little bit of the tartness from a raspberry, but then some of the sweetness and almost kind of a taste of a strawberry on there, which is neat. Now you're really starting to see those oils clinging on the glasses coming down. So I will definitely encourage you, if you have a bottle that you've opened up and you just didn't like off the rip, let it sit. I'm thinking, all right, what I'm experiencing here is counseling works. This is a very good bottle. I mean, it's opened up. It's got some very nice flavors to it. You're getting that kind of a butterscotch caramel bomb a little bit at the front. You're getting the oak and the barrel char, getting some vanilla spice, some vanilla put through there. You're getting a little spice on the tongue. You're getting a nice finish, a tiny bit of a raspberry strawberry thing going on. And I've had, like I said, I've been trying to be friends with 1792 for a long time, but I think we finally hit this we can be friends thing. It's got a very good finish, still finishing on it right now for me. But I know that this is a unique bottle. You know, I know that this is a store pick from a store that I like, that I've taken the time, got a bunch of pours out of it, let it open up. I mean, I let it sit here for a long time because I dreaded doing this video. But it worked. You know, it shows me that if you trust the store and if you trust people to tell you, hey, really let this one open up, you can surprise you. And the next step would have been something I didn't like to do, which maybe add a drop or two of water to maybe get away from some of that proof. But that harshness that I tend to get from 1792 full proof isn't there. And now I just get this really, really nice pour that I can jam with. This is a paradigm shift for me because I came in fully expecting not to like this. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, this is just going to be a horrible video because I don't like to talk bad about things. But I really enjoy this one. So, counseling worked. All my friends out there that said, let it open up, let it breathe, come back to it. Some of that harshness, some of the harsh edges that were there have kind of fallen away. It's gotten a lot softer, but you still got this great robust. And you've got to like robust flavors if you're going to go into 1792 full proof. You better like barrel char. You better like oak. You better like caramel up front. You better like a bit of a spice. Good finish, though. Fantastic. I thought this was going to go a whole nother way, so I'm very, very glad that this didn't. As you can see, I got my cool little holder over here from Baker Drinks. Absolutely still loving that. Most importantly, I guess I could support this bottle of 1792 full proof. I truly hope if you're working today, your work day goes by fast, and I hope your off time goes by slow. The holidays are a rough time for a lot of people. You as a gift are more important than anything you can ever give. So just remember that you being around people and bringing positive things to people is more important than any gift that you could ever buy them. I always say that time is the most important currency you're ever going to have. You never know how much you're going to get. You can never buy any of it. And, when it's gone, it's gone. So enjoy the time you have with people. I hope you all have an amazing day, but most importantly, cheers and God bless. Thank you. What are you still doing here? I'm glad you still hung out. Anybody would like to try this 1792 foolproof, and this is a store pick, just put 1792 in the comments. Next Saturday at this time, I will draw a winner of this and get this out to them. So I'm excited about this because this is something now I'm willing to share, not just hammer people with it, but I'm willing to share this. And I hope that it's something that you would enjoy. Tomorrow, I'm doing the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm very, very excited about that. There's a lot of gifts over here. So tomorrow's video will include a 13th Colony distillery tour, and it'll also include who the winners were, and I can't wait to get these into people's hands. Thank you for hanging on to the very end. Cheers.